Imagine you've come to London. You've come there, of course, to come and see a beautiful West End show, maybe do the sights, the tourism trail, or in fact go shopping in London's glittering West End. Truthfully, I wouldn't personally bother. On Oxford Street now, all thanks to, well, lack of investment and of course the directive of the current Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, the whole place looks like some fancy front end look of a seaside town. It's absolutely disgusting, cheap shops, no investment, as I say, and yet every single weekend we can look forward to this, blocking the roads, making it impossible for you as a tourist or indeed a resident to get around London, all with the backing, I might point out, of the Mayor of London. But now the fight back starts. Let me explain. Good to see you today. Thank you so much as ever for your time. It is important when we share these more serious stories, because if you are coming to London, let me be honest, it's not cheap, is it? You look at things and you think, how much is that for the hotel room? Then of course there's the breakfast. Then of course they make you get out the room earlier than you used to. You can't check in till later. Nothing's in your benefit. You pay through the roof wherever you go as a tourist, don't you? And of course, if you just want to peruse the shops, maybe go to Harrods, Selfridges, or one of those beautiful shops that they used to have on Regent Street with that wonderful curved design by Sir Christopher Wren, of course. It's one of the delights that you look up and think, wow, so many things have gone on here. Literally the epicenter of London as you curve down into Piccadilly Circus. I don't know about you, I prefer the other lights rather than these new screen flat digital things. Soulless and totally heartless when you're in there. There was more magic in the old traditional Piccadilly lights. But as you can imagine, every single weekend we've got war demonstrations, for and against. The roads, everything is blocked with these people and you can't get around. People are frightened to come into London to even go and see a show, even though they've booked tickets, because they don't know if violence is about to erupt or indeed the lack of police presence. You get the picture. I'm not knocking the British Metropolitan Police, they try their very best. But thankfully now some of these more expensive retail groups are deciding to fight back, literally, to the council and the Mayor of London. Rightly so, I would suggest. They're citing complete lack of business, all thanks to the week upon week upon week of business that they're losing every single weekend. The fact, of course, that people aren't coming into the shops, they're literally losing, having to lay off staff, having to put on extra security for those that are working because people are coming in, and shoplifting is on the increase with no support whatsoever. So they're deciding whether they're going to be actually paying their rates or indeed any payments to the council, predominantly Westminster Council, an absolutely shambolic run area of London, let me tell you. Now, I don't know about you, this is not out to frighten you or anything like that, but I would wholeheartedly support all of the businesses in the very heart of London with this, simply because literally they will have to lay off staff very soon, simply because they're not making the big money that they relied on every single weekend to actually get a return. And it's all down to this man. Yes, he is the Mayor of London again for the third term, doing nothing, of course, to get rid of these endless marches, got rid of the water cannons, does nothing really to support any British business over here in the heart of London. So if you're thinking of coming, you want to go down literally at the weekend into Regent Street or maybe to Harrods or Selfridges, truly think again. And if you're looking for somebody to blame, well, frankly, Westminster Council alongside him, there is your answer. And let's hope that these businesses really do hit back and refuse to pay all the monies that the council and the mayor are demanding upon them. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.